And we're live. I've got Baja Blast here. Okay. Let's get a little bit of background music while we're loading. Lee's here to goon. First gooner already made it. Quick on the draw. What was I gonna type? Oblivion background music. How's that sound? Is that a good volume? Let me put the tags in. Boy, am I excited. Lee, how you doing, man? How's your Sunday treating you? Is it still... It's, what, you're in Puerto Rico, so... my hair looks luxurious. Oh, stop it. I'm gonna get a haircut soon. Not just a haircut, but I'm gonna, like, style it differently. We'll see how that is. Not the Karen look anymore. The Karen haircut. Puerto Rico, it's gotta be 4 hours ahead of me. That's gonna be my guess. Maybe 5. So it's like 1 a.m. for you right now, is that right? It's between midnight and 1 a.m. Just after 1 a.m., I mean. It's between midnight and 2 a.m., let's say that. That's a fair assessment. Put some tags in here. Remastered. 12:17. Okay, so you're 3 hours ahead. Yeah, see, I'm so I live in like southwestern United States, so kind of close to California. It's Arizona, you know, but my family is from like the northern part of Ohio, which is pretty close to like the coast over there on the east side. So you're in the same time zone as them, 3 hours ahead. So that's pretty cool. That's it's interesting because I would have figured Puerto Rico to be like a little bit more east. Elder Scroll. Just putting in the tags for anybody watching. I'm just putting in the tags. You know how it is. Okay. Tags are done. Puerto Rico isn't real. Yeah, well, I'm an American, so I don't know shit about like where the countries are, you know, or like what cultures are like. Um, so you could probably convince me that it's not real. Um, I'm gonna put links in the Discord and the Instagram, and then I think we'll get started. I'm so pale, man. This is I can close this, can't I? I had my Google Chrome window open. Usually I stream with Firefox. Um, and I have that on dark mode, but I had Google Chrome open just now, and it's on light mode, so it makes me blindingly white. What's up, Ari? What's popping, Queen? How you doing? Are you ready to see an autistic freak play Oblivion? With the handsome bastard on the screen? You're not talking about me. You're talking about Dracula over here. Drop that link in the Discord. I'm gonna do the double chin on my Instagram story. I got a fucked up hairline, man. That's pretty good. Screenshot. What? Double chin? It doesn't really look like it from there. That's what you want to screenshot. Go check the Instagram. It'll be on there. Link. Okay. New screensaver. Double chin bill. Okay. Oh, my friends. Alright. So I mentioned in the Discord that I had bad news about our friend Handsome Richard. And I do have bad news about Handsome Richard. So, today, I was feeling the call to play Oblivion, and I loaded up the remaster, started a new game, with the intention of having two separate saves. One for, this is Handsome Richard, and I just play him during the live stream, which is good because people who watch can stay in touch with how his journey goes and what quests he goes on, and you don't miss anything. And one character just for me to play when I'm alone. You know, so I started up this new character that's just me playing alone. I call him Jimmy Other Guy, because he's Jimmy and he's the other guy. So I played Jimmy Other Guy, not Handsome Richard. I'm playing him. I play through the tutorial. I get to the end, then I gotta go do something. So I'm like, oh, I'll save. I save. When I go to save, I notice that there's no save files for Handsome Richard. There's just none. I don't know where they went. But Handsome Richard, there's no save files for him. He's dead and I've already moved on. What wasn't by choice. I was liking Handsome Richard. He had a nice mustache. Plus, I put in work on him. I fucking leveled him up. You know? He was at a good level. He was like halfway through the arena, man. He had some gold under his belt. He had some gear. You know? He had unlocked some new abilities. I was making progress with Handsome Richard. But his saves are just gone. Richard lives on in our minds. So, thankfully, this new character is at the very end of the tutorial. I saved right before I fucking left the tutorial. And right before you leave, it gives you the option to change stuff about this character. So we can make this character, then immediately step out into the open world, and we're just gonna do something else. Fuck the arena. Fuck the journey that we were on, you know? We're gonna do something else. But that's what happened. It wasn't me. It was a weird glitch. I looked it up. This has been a problem with the remake. It's a Bethesda game, you know. It's gonna have some shitty bugs, but sad, very sad. I will say though, hang on, I'm gonna close the music. We're gonna start the game. It's a glitch, Mom, I swear. I will say, having played with this new guy, I was like, oh, I'll try something different. So instead of doing the fighter build that I normally do, I kind of went for like a ranger build. Like sword, but also like bow and arrow, stealth, you know, trying something different. And it turns out the bow and arrow in this game is kind of really good. You know, the original game, it was okay. But, you know, they buffed the ranged stuff in this fucking remaster. So the bow and arrow is really satisfying. So we could totally run that. I will say this new character is not as charming as Handsome Richard. I'm sorry. He's not an orc. No more rat boxing. No, we can still do that. Okay, we're at the end of the tutorial, so I can change him. You know, he's a human, he's an Imperial, but I can totally make him an orc right now. No. Not the same. Yeah. So see, the only character we have is Jimmy Other Guy. I'm sorry. It wasn't me. But it's okay. It's all okay. It's gonna work out fine. Because we're at the end of the tutorial. So we can make him again. Do you want to make him again? Do you want to make another? We can make him an orc again. I don't know. What do we want to do? Because last time when I made the guy, it felt like I kind of rushed through it. I just hiccuped. Felt like I just made the guy that I always make. See, there's the friendly rat. So, what do you guys want to see? Here's the guy that I had made. Jimmy. He's an Imperial. He's a good-looking guy, I thought. I tried to make him good-looking. I tried to give him kind of a big nose. Nope. I clicked off screen. Damn it. I gotta be careful about that when I'm on these menus. Yeah, I gave him kind of a big nose and a nice bun. You know, he's got some bangs flowing. What do you guys think? You want to stick with him, or do you want to go back to an orc with a mustache? He looks like an other guy. Don't be mean. He can also have a mustache if we want him to. It froze when I clicked on it. That's hilarious. Yeah, see, he can. It doesn't look as good on him, does it? See, he can have a curly mustache. He can have a little mustache. Little pencil mustache. Look at that. That's a good mustache. What do you guys think? You guys got to help me choose this guy. Just keep this one. Won't be our handsome Ricky. Well, so, okay. You can look at the attributes for the races. Cool. So they have less willpower. So, if I click on one, just to see the stats, will it make him disappear? That's what I'm afraid of. If I click on the orcs, oh, it does. It changed. If I go back, is he still there? No, he's not. He's gone. That's okay. We can reload if we want. Orcs to begin with is because I was going for like a barbarian kind of build. I don't really like the elves. Thanos snaps Richard and Jimmy. Well, I can reload. Hang on, let me reload Jimmy. We'll just play it. Okay. Chat, you gotta choose. Are we gonna play as the Imperial, the human, or are we gonna play as the orc? It's a final decision. Final decision. You decide. I just want to play as a Bill. I fucking clicked off the screen again, damn it. Hey, Angie. What's up, Queen? Okay, should we give this guy a mustache at least, or a cool beard? What do you think? Fucking, yeah, I don't know about that. A beard, give him a cool beard, eh? No, maybe not. Oh, a little Pedro Pascal beard there. I don't know, that's kind of charming, huh? I don't like the longer beards. Yeah, do we give him a beard, or do we stick with the mustache, or clean shaven? You guys got to decide that, because I can't decide. I did not kill the favorite guy. There was a glitch that erased the save file. It was not me. Facial hair is good. Is there like a tiny mustache? What do you think of that? Is that a handsome guy? Okay. I will say that I spent a lot of time on his face. Okay, so we're gonna call this guy Handsome Jimmy. Jimmy. I typed Jimmy by accident. Should I leave that? Handsome Jimmy. Uh, oh, Jim. Okay, so what do I pick for birth sign? We can go back to the Lord. That's what we had. Now, see, the orc had to resist. What do you mean take handsome out? Are you serious? You guys are gonna mourn our friends? He's like, dude, like handsome Richard is like the like Ned Stark for this story, you know? Like the fan favorite and everybody loved.